How do you prepare to study a large subject like biology? And what are your goals for learning? Even if you're not studying biology or even science, these learning strategies will transfer into any area you wish to master. First, I began by gathering resources: a used textbook, vocabulary flashcards, an audiobook, and YouTube videos. The textbook was the largest, most comprehensive, and most recent one they had at the store. Also, my cat Naya loves books. The bigger the better, so that was an important deciding factor. The flashcards, or ones like them, are available through online sellers for around $10. The audiobook was $25, and the YouTube videos are free. My total budget for study materials is $45. Let's assume you're going to spend months on this subject, at least a semester, and possibly years. You need to begin with a high level of attention and commitment. I know I'm going to read this material at least twice, possibly some sections many more times, as well as reading other material on the same subject. What do I expect to get from each of these sequences of study? First, I'm going to spend time getting familiar with the structure of the textbook. Then I'm going to do a general reading. By structure, I mean taking an active, thoughtful look at the front and back matter. The front matter is the title page, the introduction, and the table of contents. The back matter can be the glossary and the index. This x-ray of the book's structure might be day one of learning, or maybe the same day that you buy the book, for example. Next, I'm going to set aside an hour and a half for general reading. You could call this cursory reading, or though it has a negative sound, what I'm doing is superficial reading. Because I'm not making notes, I'm not looking for deeper clarification on things that I don't understand, I'm saving those for the next rereading, which we will call analytical reading. My goal in general reading is to become familiar with the big picture, to let the whole chapter wash over me so I get a sense of all the facts and relationships. This will help you when you reread to organize and structure the information as you analyze and make notes. But for right now, you're not even familiar with the topic enough to know what you don't know. After taking a break and doing something non-academic like cleaning the kitchen, I spend a few minutes with the flashcards. Again, this is still a general introduction. Because there's 600 different terms, I've decided to break them into topics and then further divide these topics into 10 to 20 cards that I can manage in a sitting. I take another break and I watch videos on YouTube, documentaries, and video essays. It's summer and it's 100 degrees here in Texas, so I wait for sunset and I go for a walk with my biology audiobook. Don't pigeonhole yourself into believing that you are only an audio or a visual or a kinetic learner. You need lots of modes of learning so that different parts of your brain can process and make connections. In a future video, we will cover the benefits of sleep, nutrition, and exercise. The takeaway from our first lesson is to give yourself time. I had low expectations for how much I would understand today, but I dedicated time and attention while using different modes of learning. If you gave me a quiz right now, I probably wouldn't do very well. That's because I haven't slept. Sleep is when much of the information is processed in your mind. So know that this is going to take time. You can learn when you find the tools that work for you.